Hey, speaking of legends, another one has grown since we've spoken. I didn't know. I was in the dark. I took my wife out for with some friends to our comedy show, and then went to dinner. And woke up the next morning scrolling through Twitter, and I saw that the Queen is now a 14-time WWE
Yeah.
World Champion. I didn't know it was coming. I knew she was coming back eventually, but I didn't
Conrad,
know it would be like that.
I was in the building and left and didn't know it.
Oh my goodness!
It is the first time in so many years that nobody knew. Actually, I was in the building. I went and saw Roman and John and all. God, it was like the greatest time. I mean, just really felt like part of the family again, man. I'm like, I just had a ball. But I didn't even know. I left and went to American Social, and then I got word that she was there. Of course, I'd had a couple of drinks with the hockey players, so the hockey players here at the Lightning like to drink. So I wasn't going to go back to the building, but I mean, I watched it, and they put on every TV for me. It was amazing.
It
But
was.
but now that was really old school kayfabe.
Yes, I loved it.
Yeah, yeah. And then it's what's funny. Then I'm reading about thinking to myself how cool that was, because I don't remember that happening for a long time when there wasn't even an inkling
Right.
of something like that. And then I'm reading in one of those wrestling things, that next thing up is Bianca Belair is going to lose the belt to Becky Lynch, and Becky Lynch is going to wrestle Rhea Ripley, and I mean it just goes on and on. This time, if I mean if any of that's true, I hope they don't beat Bianca. But if they do, I mean it doesn't make a difference. It just goes to show you if they really have their mind set on doing something and keeping it on the QT, they can do it. And I think it's so much. I think personally, it's so much better for wrestling when they can do stuff like that, and everybody can keep their mouth shut because God only knows. That's why she wouldn't tell me. She's like, "I got a big mouth." She knows I'd tell you. She knows I would tell you.
Well, I mean, she knows we would talk about it on the show in code and try to, But hey,
No,
listen,
it wouldn't be that. But even if I knew that day, she knows I would call you and say, Don't miss it," right?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
She knows me. So, but I can't believe I was in the building there for an hour and a half. Saw everybody, Hunter, everybody was great. Just, oh God, I felt like I'm family again, which is the greatest feeling in the world. I mean, some of those guys, not the wrestlers, of course, but some of the technical people have been there for 30 years. I talked to Kevin Dunn a lot. I mean, it was really, for me, it was very heartwarming, and of course, just to see Ashley come back and win 14 times. I mean, God, and she looks better than ever. My God.
I'm excited to see where they go from here, and I'm excited to see what the men's side looks like. DJ says, "Who do you think or feel should induct Charlotte into the Hall of Fame?"
Hunter.
Mm.
Yeah, absolutely, Hunter. Yeah, he's been so inspirational in our life. Either Hunter or Stephanie. I mean, outside of the business, they've become close friends. Um, if we're going to be a female,
Competitor,
um,
probably Sasha,
uh, um, yeah, Sasha would be great, but I just think that
Becky.
I think no, I don't think that would work. I had to listen to that little bird that her ex boyfriend chirped last week. Jesus.
Oh, really?
Oh, never mind. We don't get into it. I don't acknowledge him or her. Um, so no, I think it'd be somebody in management. I think she's really close to Stephanie. I think she's really close to Hunter. Oh God, I'd have to think about that, but it would be someone that has seen her grow and been through all the trials and tribulations, meaning the stuff with the Reed and all that. I mean, it was a lot.
Yeah.
When she started, that's when all that stuff with the Reed happened, and they were there for her, and they, you know, it didn't have anything to do with where she is today. But when you're young and you go through something that difficult to live with, which haunts you, it'll be. By the way, just because I know be 10 years in March this year since he's gone.
Yeah.
That was the hardest part of the documentary for me to watch because they had so much footage of Reed. But yeah, I think of like Stephanie or Hunter. They would do what we're doing. She'd be honored to have someone like that do that. And I'm sure they'd be honored if she asked them.